Well, here we are at Fantastic English Fluency Tips and More again. So glad you could be here, and I'm happy to be here too. Glad to meet you newcomers and newcomers. Sorry. Glad to meet you newcomers. And to you faithful viewers, good to be with you. All right. Well, as you know, this channel is dedicated to helping you with your English fluency journey. Your journal too, if you keep one. Yes, and to make known around the world that Global English is alive and well, and anybody can speak it with just a little bit of effort, a lot of practice, and an adventurous attitude. Remember, your attitude is very important and decisive in what you do or don't do. So keep striving for the goal that you have set for yourself. And let's get right into our lesson today about the three articles and the. Okay, I'll be right back with you. So like I said, I'm glad to be with you again. And here we go on our journey with an, and the. Well, I'd like to talk a little bit about these articles. Using articles gives clarity and specific meaning to what is being said. So if you can use articles properly, then your speech and what you're trying to talk about becomes so much more clearer. These are very small words, but these, there's a saying that little things are big things. Big things become little things, but little things are important. So let's give due attention to these little articles. For example, now we have the situation of not known things. In other words, information that is not yet known. And then we have information that is known, a situation that we are talking about or looking at, and everything is clear and it's understood, so it is known. But when you are trying to give information, tell someone about something that is not there, that they don't know is there, then these little articles become very important in making information clear. For example, let's go into a situation here where we will use all right, let's look at this picture, the one I've had here on the board. It's a nice picture about transportation and modes of transportation and different vehicles that we use to get around. So look at the page up there. A lot of interesting vehicles, aren't there? What do you see? I'll name them. See if you can follow along. There's a car, taxi, motorcycle, bicycles, truck, bus, train, airplane. Have you located all of those? Well, let's go and talk about those now. Look at the picture and please name what you see. I've said them all. Did you place them? Okay, let's put a or an in front of those. We use a for a singular noun. And if the word begins with an O, a vowel, if the word begins with a vowel or the sound of a vowel, a changes into an, as you probably know. Let's go over these words and see which article fits in front of them. A train, a car, an airplane, a taxi, a motorcycle, bicycle or bicycles. There are three there, so you might want to say bicycles, but if you're referring to one, you can say a bicycle. Next is a truck, A bus. Anything I forgot? Ah, yes. Helicopter. Did you see the helicopter? It's there. So let's go over some sentences using these nouns with the correct article. Let's talk about the thing. We know the things we know are there. The idea here is with you're giving information. Okay, you're looking at this picture and you're explaining to what is in the picture to someone. Maybe your friend is studying English with you. Maybe you're studying Japanese with your friend, and you're giving and taking in the languages. So, but let's go over these in the English language with an article in front of them. Okay, a train, a car, an airplane. For example, if you're explaining the picture, there's an airplane in the picture. There's a taxi in the picture. There's a motorcycle. There's a bicycle, or there are bicycles. There's a truck. There's a bus. Look, there's a helicopter. Yeah. So you would use a or an with those. Okay, now let's go over a few sentences about these. Now, just to give you illustrations of how to use them in sentences. Simple sentences, but they're very instructive, so follow along, please. The car is white and new because we know the car is there already. We're looking at the car, so we use the with that. I want to ride the motorcycle. Well, we know the motorcycle's there. It's been told to us that it is, and we know it's there, so we say the motorcycle. In this situation, a man is getting into the taxi. If you did not know that there was a taxi there, and you could say a man is getting into a taxi, but that would be a man, a taxi. But here we know there is a taxi there. We didn't know there was a man there, but now we do. So we can say the man is getting into the taxi. The man is getting into the taxi, or a man is getting into the taxi. If you did not know there was a man there getting into the taxi, you would say a man is getting into the taxi. But once you've said that, and we know, we will say the man is getting into the taxi. It's known information, so it's a the. Let's go to the next one. The truck is waiting for the train. Did you get that? There are two thes there, right? The truck is waiting for the train. We know there's a truck there. We know there's a train there. And so we're talking about both of them. The truck is waiting for the train. The. Let's go to the next one I have prepared here for you. Look at the bus. Now, if there were two or three or more buses there, you could say, look at a bus. But which one do you want me to look at? Look at the bus where the passengers are waiting. So let's go into that sentence, shall we? Some passengers are waiting for the bus. We know the bus is there, so we say the bus. Let's talk about the helicopter. The helicopter is flying over the airport. There's one airport there. You can see it. You know it's there. The airport. The helicopter is flying over the airport. It's known information. Let's talk about the helicopter. The helicopter is red and white. Okay. Now let's talk about the airplane going off, lifting off from the airport. The airplane is leaving the airport. We know the airport is there. You can see it. The airplane is lifting off from it, so we say the airport. Yes, the airplane is leaving the airport. How was that? So are you getting value out of this on how to use these articles? remember how to use them and do use them in the correct way. For example, let's talk about a cat. A cat. Now, you know I did not say anything about a cat previous to this. So I'm introducing information to you, so I say, let's talk about a cat. There's a gray cat here. Isn't it cute? It's gray, soft and fluffy, or fluffy and soft. Whichever you want to say first is fine. Nice adjectives, aren't they? Okay, well, I introduced to you that there is a cat there. Now let's talk about that gray, fluffy, soft cat. Tell me about the cat. Okay, the cat is the cat. You see, the cat is, because we already established that there is a cat there. So now we're going to talk about that cat, which is the cat is gray, soft and fluffy. Would you like to have a cat like that? Well, cats are nice, aren't they? I like cats. Do you like cats? They're friendly sometimes. Okay, well, we've established how to use a, an, and the. Remember, changes to an when it's before a vowel or a word starting with the sound of a vowel. I hope that was good information for you, and that you were able to use your nouns with the correct article in whatever sentence you wish to use them. Well, good luck in your English journey. Glad to be with you here, and please do look at the playlists. We have a wide variety of English tips on the English language, how to use prepositions, how to use phonics. Phonics is very helpful for your English journey. Keep reviewing and try to make progress on each vowel sound so that you can speak with clarity to those you are conversing with. Oh, I had a little I didn't tell you about this at the beginning, but for those who stuck around, you know, I had a very good experience last week. I went to a barbecue in a town near here. Well, it's about 40 minutes away, but it's about 40 or 50 minutes away once I got there, because it was way back in the mountains and I had never been there before. But it was a beautiful drive. Autumn leaves were changing colors. Mountains were high, rivers were low and rushing. It was brisk weather and sunny and clear. It was beautiful. I went to a barbecue, and guess how many nationalities were there? I said I went to a barbecue, because you didn't know I had gone there. So I'm telling you about it. I went to a barbecue. At the barbecue, there were 10 different nationalities there. Let me see if I can remember them all to tell you. From India, from America, from Mexico, from Africa, from Jamaica, from, Africa wasn't there, Jamaica was there, sorry. And Sri Lanka. And let me see, what am I missing? Not Germany. Korea. I don't think there was a Britain there, but so that's about 10 nationalities, isn't it? So international. It was so much fun. We had a great time. Thanks for listening. Turn on your notifications. Give us a like. And yes, do keep coming back for more English fluency tips. And do tell a friend. And I'll see you on the next video for your English journey. Thanks a bunch, and do take care. See you.